Hello, welcome to Casual Veteran Gamer. I managed to get Glut above ground, so in the video today I'm going to be showing you the Githyanki patrol, as requested. Starting off with the Githyanki raider, just the Githyanki that was closest to Glut, and I left them with their equipment on. I didn't take any equipment off. You can see they've got an armor class of 20. Quite interestingly, and it doesn't just happen for the Githyanki, is they have high armor classes even though they're not wearing any armor. Anyway, so this raider seems like a version of a rogue with sneak attack. All of the Githyanki have got Misty Step as a cantrip, but actually they can only use it once per long rest. Initiative is quite high because the dexterity is high. Basically all their stats are relatively high. The proficiency bonus isn't actually what it should be. At level 5 it should be +3. The rest of the Githyanki do get the +3. Otherwise nothing else particularly special. This opportunity attack for the reactions, 3 level 1 spell slots. For Ray of Sickness, just testing out Misty Step here, just to make sure it works. I mean, I had trouble with Blur yesterday with Teleport not working. But it seems like any of the abilities that the player characters and companions can use, the NPCs can also use. Then, moved on to the next one, which was like the leader. Up she comes. Interestingly, when you raise people with Glut, they come back with 2/3 of their hit points. So she's got a Githyanki greatsword. I quite like the look of this. Effectively a +1 greatsword. A high armor class again, even though not wearing any armor. And from this screen I'm not able to take off any equipment. So she has action surge, trip attack. The second NPC I found with trip attack. It works perfectly. I haven't tested it in this video, but I tested it in another video with the duergar. And cleave, presumably just coming from the weapon. And again, Misty Step. But otherwise no particular special abilities. And again, all of these stats are quite high, above 10. Nothing's below 10, everything's got a positive bonus to it, and the proficiency bonus is +3 now, as it probably should be. And we see there's a superiority die, which would be to use with trip attack. It does say she can prepare some spells, 0 out of 5, but doesn't use it. And again, just testing it out. Sometimes these textures do mess up. We get green faces or green models. I don't know why. I actually got no idea. And this is just the equipment she's got on her. On her dead body, you would find the same equipment. There's no extra equipment when we raise them like this. And skipping forward a tiny bit, I had tried to get Lazelle to throw the 2 dead bodies from up here down, but it kept on failing, so I got Glut to go up. So you come to what I find the most interesting character, NPC, the Githyanki Gish, who is a warrior and a wizard, kind of. So his armor class is the lowest of them all, and has a longsword, armor class of 17, still pretty good. And you can see there's some wizard spells on the right hand side. So as with all the others, we've got Misty Step. Then Blade Ward is an actual cantrip, whereas Misty Step just once per long rest. And then a small selection of spells, but I would say these are some of the stronger spells that a wizard can take, especially for dealing damage. And a really high level of spell slots, both level 1 and level 2. In the end, I think there are 7 level 1 spell slots and 6 level 2 spell slots, something like that. And really high stats, 17, 15, 14, 16, 15, 16. At this point I saw 3 bullet points below the passive features, but actually nothing happened. But also this wizard has got 4 level 3 spell slots, but no level 3 spells, and no way to upcast the spells, as we encountered yesterday I encountered yesterday when recording for Blurg. Just testing out a few of the spells, just to make sure they work. I don't really see any reason why they wouldn't work. I wasn't expecting them not to. But just, trying to give everything a little go, just to see if there's anything not working. Again, green face texture there. And Magic Missile on the Minotaur, got a Minotaur following me. Just as part of the process of bringing Blurg up, I managed to get the Minotaur up. Wasn't really intending to do that, just kind of happened. Then moving on to the last member of the Githyanki patrol, the Githyanki raider. This one is much more like a ranger, and it's quite interesting that all of the Githyanki patrol are kind of based off a certain class. So here they've got a Githyanki crossbow, a high armor class again of 20, and then when you hover over the armor class it's just +4 from dexterity, which means that their base armor class is 16, but it isn't telling us where that's coming from. We can guess it's their armor. We've got this multi-attack range. When you read it, it says make a ranged attack with a ranged weapon doing a certain amount of damage, but it only does 1 attack. Anyway, we'll get back to that. And then we've got some ranger spells and snared strike, which I used twice when I fought against them. Hail of Thorns, Cure Wounds, Hunter's Mark, exactly all the things you would expect to get as a ranger. Again, high initiative because of a high dexterity. The proficiency bonus is +3, just like most of the others. And kind of, again, nothing particularly special down here. Some level 1 and some level 2 spell slots. And ended up testing some of the spells. So starting off with Cure Wounds. Interestingly, he can't target himself. It says invalid target, but I can target Glut. And here, well, Glut wasn't hurt, but, could have cast it on him. So, okay, fine. Try out multi-attack. Again, I've got the Minotaur there as kind of my dummy. And I can't do more than one attack. In fact, I can't even properly aim at the Minotaur. When I hover the cursor over the Minotaur, there's no to-hit percentage at the left-hand side. So I decided, okay, maybe it's a Minotaur, but no, I can actually cast other spells on the Minotaur. So, trying out other spells. Head of Thorns here. This one works out fine in the end, hurting a small number of people. Be careful, says the Minotaur. So I thought I'd try a multi-attack again, but this time on Lae'zel, but nothing happened. Not nothing happened, I fired it. It looks like a hit her, but wasn't even a hit or a miss. Just can't really tell what's going on there. So yeah, that's it. That's the Githyanki patrol. No more to raise back from the dead using Glut. Let me know if you want to see Glut raise up any other people from above ground. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.